According to a Gartner research, the adoption of cloud computing strategies is growing rapidly, with over 85% of companies expected to adopt it by the year 2025, which is a significant increase of 30% compared to 2021. And this trend has a direct impact on the adoption of DevOps practices, which emphasizes collaboration, automation, and continuous improvement that is well suited for the dynamic and distributed nature of cloud environments. Major tech giants like Amazon, Netflix, and Google have been leveraging DevOps to streamline their software development and deployment processes. That is leading to accelerated product delivery and enhanced user experience. Hello and welcome to this video on Top 10 DevOps Tools by ZaranTech. DevOps is basically a combination of development and operations, which is a set of practices, philosophies, and tools that aims to bridge the gap between software development and IT operations team. It focuses on the automating processes, enhancing collaboration, and enabling continuous integration, delivery, and deployment of the software. And the primary goal of DevOps is to shorten the development life cycle while ensuring high software quality and reliability. So with this video today, we will explore the top 10 DevOps tools that are widely used in the various industries to streamline and automate various stages of software development pipeline. But before we begin, please make sure you subscribe to our ZaranTech channel and hit that bell icon to never miss any updates coming from us. Now, let's continue with our video. Alright, so as the renowned DevOps thought leader, John Wills once said, DevOps is not a product, but rather a culture and a way of thinking. And here with this image, you can see some of the top trending DevOps tools that are empowering organizations to embrace the culture and mindset by enabling them to innovate faster and deliver better software. So moving forward in this video, let us see the top 10 DevOps tools that are in high demand in the market right now. So these are the top 10 DevOps tools that is revolutionizing the current software development landscape. We have Git, Jenkins, Selenium, Docker, Puppet, Chef, Ansible, Nagios, ELK Stack, and Splunk. So these tools have proven to be the game changers for many organizations looking to optimize their development processes, enhancing collaboration, and deliver high-quality software at a faster pace. Now let us discuss about these tools one by one. Starting with Git and GitHub. So this is the free and open source tool that has become the go-to platform for version control and collaborative software development. And as the famous Linux creator Linus Torvalds once said, Git is a stupid content tracker, but don't let that fool you. And GitHub is built on top of Git that has transformed the way developers work together and become an essential tool in the DevOps toolchain. And one of the key features of GitHub is its support for the feature branch workflow. This workflow allows developers to create separate branches for each feature or bug fix they are working on, keeping the main branch stable and ready for the release. And with these feature branches, multiple developers can work on different parts of the code base simultaneously without stepping onto each other's branches. But that's not all. GitHub also enables distributed development, which means that developers can work on the same project from anywhere in the world. Whether you are in San Francisco or Sydney, you can clone the repository, make your changes, and push them back to GitHub. Another powerful feature of GitHub is its support for pull requests. When a developer has finished working on a feature branch, they can create a pull request to merge their changes back into the main branch. And this pull request serves as a checkpoint for code review, allowing other team members to provide feedback, suggest improvements, and catch any potential issues before the changes are merged. But the benefits of GitHub doesn't stop there. By leveraging GitHub's feature, teams can enable faster release cycles. And with the ability to work on features independently and streamline code review process through pull request, teams can iterate quickly and deliver new features and bug fixes to their users at a rapid pace. So whether you are a beginner developer or just starting your DevOps journey, you definitely can't ignore this tool. Now moving forward, our next tool is Jenkins. So this tool is a free and open source automation server that has become a cornerstone of many DevOps pipelines. And as the famous DevOps thought leader, Jez Humble once said, continuous delivery is not about automating your releases, but it's about making sure your code is always in a releasable state. And that's exactly where Jenkins shines. One of the standout features of Jenkins is its extensive plugin ecosystem. With around 1000 plugins available, Jenkins allows you to integrate all your DevOps stages seamlessly. Whether you need to connect to source control system like Git, build and test your code, or deploy to various environments, there's a Jenkins plugin for that. And this flexibility and extensibility make Jenkins a versatile tool that can adapt to the unique needs of your DevOps workflow. But Jenkins isn't just about integrating different tools. It's also about orchestrating your entire pipeline. With Jenkins, you can script your pipeline, combine one or more build jobs into single streamlined workflow. This means that you can define your pipeline's step, specify the order in which tasks should be executed, and create a visual representation of your DevOps process. Jenkins provides multiple ways to interact with the tools, catering to different preferences and use cases. So if you prefer a graphical interface, Jenkins offers a web-based GUI that allows you to configure jobs, manage plugins, and monitor the status of your builds. For those who love the command lines, Jenkins provides a powerful CLI command line interface that enables you to perform tasks and retrieve information quickly. Now take Netflix for example. With its millions of subscribers and a constantly evolving platform, Netflix heavily relies on Jenkins to automate its continuous integration and delivery pipelines. By leveraging Jenkins' plugin ecosystem and scripting capabilities, Netflix has been able to deploy thousands of changes per day while maintaining the stability and reliability of their service. So, if you are looking to streamline your DevOps pipeline, then Jenkins can be your go-to choice. Now, we will look into one of the most powerful tools in the automating testing world, that is Selenium. And did you know that over 60% of companies rely on Selenium for their browser automation needs? It's not just popular, but it's a game changer in the industry right now. So, what makes Selenium stand out in the world of automation testing? First, Selenium is an open source tool. This means it's completely free to use and has a huge community of contributors constantly improving it. Second, Selenium excels at browser-based testing. It supports all major browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Safari, and even Internet Explorer. So imagine you're manually testing your web applications on multiple browsers. It's been a tedious task and a time-consuming, right? So here, Selenium automates this process by ensuring your application works seamlessly across different browsers and versions. Next is, Selenium also supports keyword-driven frameworks, which means you can create test scripts based on keywords specified in an external data file. So creating test scripts can be complex, but with keyword-driven frameworks, you can simplify this by defining keywords for common actions. And this makes your tests more readable and maintainable. Another key feature is multi-platform support. So this means Selenium can run on various operating systems like Windows, Mac, and Linux. So Selenium ensures that your application behaves correctly on any OS by providing a constant user experience. Finally, Selenium supports multi-language scripting. You can write your tests in multiple programming languages like Java, C#, Python, Ruby, and JavaScript. So flexibility in scripting languages means your team can use the language they are most comfortable with. This not only speeds up the development process, but also reduces the learning curve. Now moving on to our fourth DevOps tool, that is Docker. which is one of the most powerful tools in the DevOps toolkit. And according to a recent survey, over 50% of companies have adopted Docker to accelerate their software delivery. That clearly shows Docker's popularity is skyrocketing in the current market trends. And if we talk about the features that Dockers bring, then first up we have language agnostic containers. So Docker containers are like magic boxes that can run any applications regardless of the programming language. Whether it's Python, Java, or Node.js, Docker's got you covered. Imagine you are trying to run applications in different languages on the same server without Docker. I know it's configuration nightmare for all of us, but with Docker, you package everything the app needs into a single container, making it incredibly simple to manage. Next up is portable deployment. So deploying any applications generally creates doubt in our minds like does it work on my system or not? So Docker eliminates this by creating portable, consistent environments from development to production, where you can build once and run anywhere, whether it's your local machine, a test server, or the cloud. And this portability ensures that your application runs smoothly wherever it is deployed. Next, we have scalability. So Docker makes it easy to scale your applications up to thousands of nodes. Companies like Spotify and ADP use Docker to handle massive traffic by scaling their applications seamlessly. Just imagine trying to manage this kind of scale manually. It's nearly impossible, right? But with Docker, you can deploy and manage thousands of containers with ease by ensuring your applications can handle any load. Lastly, update with zero downtime. Updating applications used to mean scheduling maintenance windows and downtime. But Docker changes this with rolling updates. You can update your applications with zero downtime by ensuring your services are always available. And this is a game changer for businesses that rely on high availability and cannot afford any downtime. Now moving on to our next DevOps tool, that is Puppet. So if you are looking for the tools for mastering configuration management and automation, then this tool is for you. So Puppet is used by over 40,000 companies worldwide, including tech giants like Google and NASA. And according to Puppet's own State of DevOps report, companies using Puppets experience a 50% fewer security incidents and 90% faster recovery times. Now first up, let's talk about Puppet's master-slave architecture. So this architecture is central to how Puppet manages configurations across numerous servers effectively. So in Puppet, the master is the brain that holds all the configuration data. The slaves or agents run on your nodes and communicate with the master to apply configuration. And this architecture allows centralized control and ensures consistency across your entire infrastructure. Now just imagine managing hundreds of servers manually. It's a logistic nightmare with room for countless errors. But with Puppet's master-slave architecture, you can define configuration once on the master and they are automatically enforced on all agents. And this ensures consistency and drastically reduces the risk of configuration drift. Next, Puppet is an open source tool, which means it's freely available and has a large community contributing to its development and enhancement. And its open source nature brings several advantages like it's accessible to anyone, which encourages a massive user base and a community support. And this community constantly collaborates to improve the tool, fix bugs, and add new features. Plus, you can customize Puppet to fit your specific needs. Finally, let's talk about Puppet's commercial success and proven benefits. So Puppet isn't just popular, but it's trusted by some of the largest companies in the world for their critical infrastructure. Companies like Google, Cisco, and NASA heavily rely on Puppet for their configuration management. And the reason Puppet has proven to be reliable, scalable, and efficient. Now consider a scenario where your IT team spends countless hours on manual configuration tasks. This not only slows down the operations but also increases the likelihood of errors, right? but Puppet automates these processes, freeing up your team to focus on more strategic initiatives. And the result? Faster deployments, fewer errors, and more agile infrastructure. Now, moving on to our next tool in our list, that is Chef. So, starting with Chef's open source nature. Chef is a free to use and backed by a robust community. And it is not just a tool, but a framework that allows you to write custom scripts to automate your entire infrastructure. Now, just imagine managing thousands of servers manually. I know errors are bound to happen and it's incredibly time consuming. But with Chef, you can automate configuration by ensuring consistency and reducing the errors. Next is Chef's cloud integration capabilities. So, Chef seamlessly integrates with major cloud providers like AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud, which makes it easier to manage cloud infrastructure. And deploying applications across multiple cloud environments can be a complex and error prone, where Chef simplifies this by providing a unified way to manage resources, whether on premises or in the cloud. Next, we have multi platform support. So, Chef isn't limited just to one operating system, but it supports multiple platforms, including Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. And this versatility makes it a go to tool for diverse IT environments. Handling configurations across different operating systems manually is a daunting task, but Chef's multi platform support ensures that your configurations are consistent no matter which OS you are using. Lastly, it's active community support. So, with thousands of contributors and extensive documentation, you are never alone. The community is always there to help, share best practices, and keep the tools evolving. And using a tool without community support can be isolating and challenging. But Chef's vibrant community ensures you have access to the latest updates, plugins, and support whenever you need it. Moving on to our tool number 7, that is Ansible. Imagine you are in the middle of critical development and suddenly everything grinds to a halt due to some configuration issues. Sounds familiar? Well, Ansible is there to help you overcome out of this problem. Ansible is basically revolutionizing the way we manage our IT infrastructure. Over 40% of IT professionals use Ansible for automating and configuration management. From its open source roots to its agentless architecture, Ansible offers a multitude of benefits. First, it's an open source configuration tool, which means it's free to use and backed by a vibrant community, right? That makes it incredibly accessible and constantly evolving with new features and improvement. Next is Ansible's push configuration model. So unlike traditional pull-based configuration tools, Ansible uses a push model. This means that the configurations are pushed from a central server to all managed nodes. So why is this important? With push configuration, you have more control and immediate feedback, right? Just imagine you need to deploy a critical update across hundreds of servers. Push configuration ensures that it's done quickly and consistently. Third, Ansible's master-slave architecture. So Ansible operates with a master-slave architecture where the master nodes control and manages the execution of tasks on slave nodes. And this architecture is efficient and scalable, which allows for centralized control, which is crucial for maintaining consistency and reliability in large-scale environments. Real-time problem? Your master node can immediately push fixes to all slaves by ensuring minimal downtime. Finally, let's talk about one of Ansible's standout features, its agentless architecture and use of YAML. So Ansible is agentless, which means you don't need to install any software on the managed nodes. This reduces overhead and simplifies the management. And then there's a YAML. Ansible uses YAML for its playbooks, making it incredibly easy to write and read. YAML is human readable, which means your playbooks are more maintainable and less prone to any errors. Now moving on to our next tool on the list. Tool number 8, Nagios. So it's a revolutionizing way to monitor
and troubleshoot server performance issues. And did you know that according to a recent survey, 57% of businesses experience downtime due to server and network issues? And that's where Nagios comes in, the ultimate solution for proactive monitoring and troubleshooting. Number 1, monitoring and troubleshooting server performance issues. So, Nagios is renowned for its ability to monitor server performance in real time. It can track matrices like CPU usage, memory consumption, disk space, and network traffic. With Nagios, you'll never be caught off guard by performance issues again. Imagine being able to identify bottlenecks and potential failure before they impact your users. Nagios make it possible by giving you the insights you need to keep your servers running smoothly. Second, planning infrastructure upgrades before outdated systems causes failures. So one of the biggest challenges in IT is managing infrastructure upgrades. Outdated systems can lead to security vulnerabilities, performance bottlenecks, and even system failures. But with Nagios, you can plan and schedule upgrades proactively. It helps you to stay ahead of the curve by ensuring that your infrastructure is always up to date and secure. Third, automatically fixing problems when detected. So, by leveraging plugins and scripts, Nagios can detect issues and take corrective actions without any human interventions. Think about the time and effort you could save by automating common troubleshooting tasks. Nagios basically empowers you to focus on strategic initiatives instead of constantly firefighting server issues. Now, moving on to our tool number 9, ELK Stack, the tool that helps you to unlock the full potential of your logs and data. A survey by Datadog says that 83% of organizations use centralized logging tools like ELK Stack to monitor and analyze their systems. That's right, guys. ELK Stack is the go to solution for businesses of all sizes, from startups to Fortune 500 companies. And here are top 5 reasons why ELK Stack is a must have for every DevOps team. Reason number 1, open source plugins. So with ELK Stack, you get access to vast ecosystem of open source plugins that extend its functionality beyond imagination. So whether you need to integrate with cloud services, visualize data in new ways, or enhance security, there's a plugin for that. And that's the best part. They are all open source, which means you can customize and contribute to them as you need it. Reason number 2, lightweight deployment. ELK Stack is designed for efficiency, with each component optimized for minimal resource consumption. So whether you are deploying on-premises or in the cloud, ELK Stack ensures that you get maximum performance without breaking the bank. Reason number 3, versatile log analysis. So ELK Stack is not just about collecting logs, but it's about making sense of them. And with powerful search and analysis capabilities, ELK Stack allows you to uncover insights hidden within your logs. So whether you are troubleshooting issues, monitoring performance, or detecting any anomalies, ELK Stack provides the tools you need to gain actionable insights from your logs. It's like having a detective for your data. Coming to reason number 4, near real-time search. So in today's fast-paced world, every second counts. And that's why ELK Stack offers near real-time search capabilities, allowing you to search through millions of logs in the blink of an eye. Gone are those days of waiting hours or even days for search results. With ELK Stack, you get instant access to your data, enabling you to make faster decisions and take timely actions. It's like having Google search for your logs. Coming to reason number 5, active forums. Last but not the least, ELK Stack has a vibrant community of users and developers who are always ready to lend a helping hand. So whether you are a beginner looking for guidance or an experienced user seeking expert advice, the ELK Stack community has got you back. With active forums and dedicated support channels, you will never feel lost or alone on your ELK Stack journey. Now moving on to our last tool in the list. Tool number 10, Splunk. A game changer in the realm of data analytics and operational intelligence. According to Gartner, Splunk is recognized as a leader in the Magic Quadrant for Security Information and Event Management (SIEM) for the 8th consecutive year. Now here are some of the pointers that make Splunk a game changer in this market. First, machine data analysis. So Splunk excels at turning machine-generated data into valuable insights. With its real-time indexing and search capabilities, Splunk helps organizations to uncover hidden patterns, detect anomalies, and optimize operations. Just imagine being able to pinpoint performance bottlenecks in your IT infrastructure, detect any security threats in real time, and optimize customer experience, all through the power of machine data analysis with Splunk. Number 2, multi-format ingestion. Splunk's ability to ingest data from diverse sources and formats sets it apart from the rest. Whether it's log files, matrices, events, or even sensor data, Splunk can handle it all. And with Splunk, you can ingest data from virtually any source, enabling a comprehensive view of your entire ecosystem. Third, operational intelligence objects. Now Splunk empowers users to create custom objects tailored to their specific use cases, whether it's dashboards, alerts, or reports. Splunk provides the flexibility to design intelligence objects that align with your business objectives. From monitoring system performance to tracking customer engagement matrices, Splunk's operational intelligence objects give you the insight you need to make informed decisions and drive business success. Last but not the least, business matrices monitoring. Splunk goes beyond technical matrices to provide a holistic view of your business performance. By correlating operational data with business matrices, Splunk enables organizations to track key performance indicators, identify trends, and make data-driven decisions. So with Splunk, you can monitor the health of your business in real time, anticipate market trends, and stay ahead of the competition. So that's the end of our top 10 DevOps tool list. Now, whether you are a beginner who is just starting your DevOps journey or a pro DevOps engineer, you definitely can't ignore the tools that we covered in this video. And I hope you find value in our discussion of the top tools that needed to excel in this field. Now remember to continuously learn and grow as they are essential in this ever-evolving world of technology. So that's all from my side to this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and do share it with your fellow mates. And comment down below if you have any questions in your mind and we will try to answer them. Thank you all.
Ready to level up your career in the world of DevOps? Our DevOps certification training by ZaranTech is the perfect way to get started on this exciting journey. Our DevOps certification training is perfect for anyone looking to start or advance their career in DevOps, regardless of their current skill level. Whether you are a complete beginner or have some experience in the field, our course is tailored to meet your needs and help you succeed. In this training, you will dive into the core principles and practices of DevOps, from continuous integration and delivery to infrastructure as code. But it's not just about the theory. You will also get hands-on experience with lab activities and assessments. The best part, you will be learning from industry experts who have years of experience in DevOps. They are passionate about sharing their knowledge and are here to support you every step of the way. Our past students have raved about the quality and effectiveness of our training, and many have gone on to land exciting jobs and advance their careers in DevOps. And with our affordable pricing, this incredible opportunity is accessible to everyone. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for our DevOps certification training by ZaranTech today and start your journey to a rewarding career in DevOps.